March 8th, 2018 may go down in gaming history as one of the biggest days of gaming in 2018. Whether you're a PS4 owner, an Xbox One owner, a Nintendo Switch owner, or a 3DS owner, there was a variety of new game and big game announcements for the platform of your choice. We're going to talk about all that news and more in the March 9th, Friday edition of RGT News. So let's go.
Hey, RGT 85. Hey, Sean.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards! One of the worst kept secrets in gaming was that a new Black Ops was in development for release in 2018. Obviously, Black Ops is one of the most prized possessions of the Call of Duty community. The Black Ops games always seem to sell really well. And yes, today Activision confirmed that Black Ops 4 will be released by Treyarch in 2018 for the PS4, for the Xbox One, and the PC. They did not get into any specifics of what to expect in the game. There will be some bigger announcements made in May that sort of unveil the game, but this game is finally confirmed. It's been heavily rumored on the internet. A lot of people expected this. One thing that is surprising though is that there was no Nintendo Switch version announcement. A lot of people, myself included, do feel that Call of Duty will end up on the Nintendo Switch in 2018. Maybe it'll be available at E3 for the Nintendo Switch to showcase, but as of right now, no Switch versions. So if you're a PS4 owner, an Xbox One owner, or a PC owner, you will be enjoying your Call of Duty this year from Treyarch in the form of Black Ops 4. Another game big announcement that was revealed is The Division 2. Now, The Division had an interesting life cycle. At first, it had its problems, but Ubisoft really put some time and care into that game, updating the game, and the end result of those updates ended up being a pretty popular game. The Division 2 was announced with no release date, but they are working on this game. More than likely, it'll be available for the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC. It's a very interesting online experience game. There's really nothing quite like it, in my opinion, on consoles, so it'll be interesting to see how The Division 2 does. When you compare it to sort of how Destiny did with Destiny versus Destiny 2, it'll be interesting to see if there's sort of a drop-off in players or if a lot more players move to The Division 2. They are implementing some more updates in the original Division though, so if you are an owner of that game, you will have plenty of stuff to play, but The Division 2 has been confirmed as well. And of course, the biggest news was the Nintendo Direct. I obviously did a full video on it. If you want to check that out, I will have it up in the top corner in the card. But let's go over what was announced, because whether you're a 3DS owner or you're a Nintendo Switch owner, there was a lot of stuff to talk about. The 3DS highlights include Luigi's Mansion getting a remake. That's very interesting. A lot of people probably wanted to see Luigi's Mansion be remade for the Nintendo Switch, but instead it is coming to the Nintendo 3DS, which shows that Nintendo still has faith in the system. They're going to be adding some new content into that game as well, so it'll be very interesting to see that final product. Luigi's Mansion is definitely a game I will dust my 3DS off and play. Another game is a new WarioWare game that features over 300 mini games in one compilation. WarioWare games are always fun. It's always fun to check out the mini games. Most of them are always very creative, so it's cool to see that as well. Detective Pikachu was also shown during the presentation. Looks like an interesting game. I probably won't be playing it, but fans of Pokemon and the Pokemon universe will probably get some enjoyment out of that. And they even announced a 2019 game featuring Mario and Luigi and Bowser in an RPG game. Looks kind of interesting. I always enjoy those games, but by the year 2019 comes along, I probably will not be playing my 3DS that much. If you're a fan of ports on the Nintendo Switch, this Direct was absolutely heaven for you. A lot of big games got announced as being ported to the Nintendo Switch, most of them coming before this summer. South Park: The Fractured Butthole will be releasing in April for the Nintendo Switch, and that's a big surprise to a lot of people. A lot of people felt that Nintendo wouldn't allow this game on the Nintendo Switch, but I always felt they would. When you look at a game like Doom or something, that's so over the top and violent and stuff. I think some crude humor does have a place on the Nintendo Switch. It'll be interesting to see how Switch owners react to this game. I actually have not played this South Park game, so I will be picking it up on my Nintendo Switch. Another big port coming to the system, Crash Insane Trilogy. Now this was a timed PS4 exclusive, and it is now coming to the Nintendo Switch. Rumor also has it that it has been stealthily confirmed for the PC and the Xbox One as well. So it looks like Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy had about a year exclusivity on the PS4 and now will be available on all platforms. So if you're an Xbox One or a PC owner, you will be able to enjoy these games probably around the same time the Switch version comes out as well. Another interesting game is a game from Capcom that released last year on the PS4 and the Xbox One, and that is Okami HD. Now Okami was a PS2 game that was just fantastic in my opinion, a very underrated game. It got very high review scores, but not a lot of people picked it up. So anytime that Okami can sort of get more recognition is awesome in my book. I think Switch owners are really gonna like this game. Hopefully the Switch port comes out well, because it'll be very interesting to see how this game does. And it's not just third-party companies that are porting games over, even Nintendo is. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker has been confirmed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo 3DS this summer, and that's pretty interesting to me. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on the Nintendo Switch will include some new content, however, including levels based on Super Mario Odyssey, and they showed a New Donk City level. You guys know that New Donk City was my favorite level in Super Mario Odyssey, so I'm super looking forward to that. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, another definitely under the radar game on the Wii U that I felt was really good and really fun, so I'm looking forward to playing that again and definitely checking out the new stuff within the game. We got a confirmation of a Dark Souls amiibo. Undertale is also coming to the Switch. And Splatoon 2 is getting a hefty update with an expansion, a paid expansion that elongates the single player and adds a whole new mode into it. This will be available for $20. They're also doing Splatoon Update 3.0, which will add some new stuff to the game for free as well. But if you're looking to expand that single player experience, this expansion pack will be available for $20. It's interesting to see this because it's not just a standard DLC. This is actually an expansion pack for Splatoon, and as far as I know, this is the first time Nintendo has actually done an expansion pack instead of just DLC. But the big announcement from the event was one of the worst kept secrets in the world, and it was just amazing to see. And that is Super Smash Bros. Confirmed for the Nintendo Switch in 2018. That's right, folks. It will probably be the big holiday game from Nintendo this year. It looks like Metroid and possibly Pokemon could be pushed back to 2019 with this announcement, but seeing Super Smash Bros. Be confirmed for the Nintendo Switch is pretty cool. There's no real confirmation as to whether it's a new entry or a port of the Wii U version. I've seen people online saying one thing, I've seen people online saying another. I'm willing to just sit back and wait because I want to see this game. I want to see this game in action. I want to see what this game is all about. I feel like it will be a port, but a lot of people are pointing that it could be a new experience, so it'll be interesting to see. But just having Smash Brothers be confirmed for 2018 on the Nintendo Switch is a monumental thing for the system. No matter how you feel about their lineup so far with games like Kirby and Yoshi and Labo, a game like Super Smash Brothers kind of makes you forget about all those things if you're against cutesy art styles and whatnot, and I think it's going to be a huge success. Overall, the Direct was pretty solid. I would have liked to have seen a couple more big things, but overall I thought it was pretty decent. Like I said, if you want my full thoughts on the Direct, I did upload a video on that yesterday, so make sure you go and check that out. So that's right, folks, we got Black Ops 4, we got The Division 2, we got Crash Insane Trilogy coming to all other platforms, and a Nintendo Direct on Thursday. It was a busy day. It's a good thing that I shoot this show on Fridays and upload it on Fridays because I would have missed out on a lot of news. So a lot of exciting things are happening. I want to know in the comment section down below what you guys think of everything. Are you planning on picking up Black Ops 4? Are you surprised that no Switch version was announced for the game? The Division 2, if you were a fan of the first game, if you have a PS4 Pro and plan on using super scaling, and of course your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. There was a ton of stuff in there, some interesting stuff, some sort of rehash stuff. I think Mario Tennis Aces looks really good as well, so I'm really looking forward to playing that game. That's actually probably one of my most hyped games of 2018 now, so very interesting stuff. Thank you guys for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. RGT News is up every Wednesday and Friday morning at 9 a.m. sharp. I do all sorts of videos on this channel that I think you guys will really enjoy, and I appreciate you guys watching. watching this video. Have a good day, take care, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Check out the links in the description box if you really like me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.
RGT 85, RGT 85. RGT